Hey dudes, welcome back to yet another video. So let's get straight into it. Top 5 mistakes I made and I continue to make as a small streamer on Twitch. Let's get it going. So first one, this is something that I feel like a lot of small streamers can relate, is trusting too much. You see, we're always so happy to see someone in our chat that like is there, is chatting, is talking to us, that we kind of neglect some things. And you know, that is completely normal. Just the same way I'm happy that you just clicked on this video and you're giving me your time to watch me. I really do appreciate these things, but some people kind of use that in a way against you. And not even against you, but they just use you for it. And over the time, I had some instances that I let some people a little bit too much into my life, and then it turned out to like in like some drama or something. And we don't want no drama, you know what I mean? Like, no, like we're all grown-ups here, we all have day jobs. Like I can't be asked with drama. But like my main point is that when you trust too much, like always have a little bit of like a warning in your back of your head type of scenario, that, you know, whoever comes into your chat, absolutely be welcoming, be great with them, be nice, be all of these things, but do think that that person may not be there for the good of you. This leads me to point number 2 that is very tightly connected with point number 1. And that is, point number 2 is boundaries. Set yourself some boundaries. Because of point 1, I trusted people too much. I was so happy to have someone in my chat. I kind of neglected my boundaries, you know, and that led me to think that I'm a bad person if I'm trying to be like, yo, you know, I'm not comfortable with this. Like this is not really a vibe that I like and stuff like this. So definitely set up some boundaries. Don't let anyone make you feel like you, the streamer, and the community you have and your friends or whatever are selfish, and it's not right to set boundaries, because that is absolutely false. Definitely set up boundaries. Even if you do feel selfish, let me tell you, being a little bit selfish, I don't think that is selfish, by the way. Being a little bit selfish is for the better of you. We're entertainers. We're out there to entertain, to educate, to do all these things for potential viewers. And it's great when someone walks in, but you need to set up those boundaries. You need to protect yourself, because it is the interwebs. There are some weird people in the interwebs. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you right there, you know who I'm talking about. Or if you don't, good for you. I hope you never find out. But anyway, let's move on to point number 3, the favorite that I think every single person that's ever made a video about being a YouTuber, being a streamer, being anything about that, is consistency. And I am living proof. I am living proof of being inconsistent. I am consistently inconsistent. You know, that means that I'm like, I go banging for like a couple of months, and then like, I don't know, life happens and I'm like, shit, I can't stream no more for a little bit, and then stuff like this. And yeah, try and be consistent. You see, I do believe that the days of streaming every day are kind of behind us right now, at least for me. But work out a schedule that works for you. The thing is that there may be some people that can stream every single day and that works for them, and those people blow up someday, and that is great. But that doesn't mean that that is the case for you. You know, maybe you have a really hard day job or a night job. Maybe you have a bunch of family members that you're taking care of. Maybe you have your own family, kids, wife, husband, all of that. So you need to figure out what works for you. What is that you want with your content? What is that you want with streaming? So figure out a consistent way of streaming that works for you. Then just be consistent, and the numbers are gonna grow. People are gonna come through, trust me. And then connected to that, being consistent, is something that I've learned during my day job actually, is be very realistic with your goals. You see, I used to think that maybe like, oh man, like in a month, I wish I get like 50 more followers on Twitch, or like this amount of subs on my YouTube channel, or something like that. The problem with those type of goals is those type of goals are not dependent on you. Does that make sense? That is not something that you can control. You can't control someone that comes in and like drops you a follow or subscribes to your YouTube channel or something like this. Sure, you can have an effect of like, you know, being a good person, providing good quality content, people that want to watch it like will follow, subscribe, or whatever. But that is not really something in your control. There may be people that just walk into your stream, They're like, yeah, sick content, and they just leave and never come back and never follow you because like, and that's fine, but that's just how it is some days. So focus on goals that you can control. Control what you can do. How can I make my content better? What game are you playing? Is there fun challenges that you can create? Can you make like your chat inclusive in that? And if you're someone like me, I didn't have people chatting in my stream chat for a while, you kind of make things up. Like one of the best advices that I heard is think about streaming, live streaming, kind of like making a YouTube video. You need to have a goal. You need to be entertaining. You need to be able to talk to yourself. You need to be able to have that dialogue, even if no one's chatting there. And you see, that is something that does come with practice. That definitely does come with practice, and you can learn to do that. But definitely before you start a stream, don't just go and click live. That's kind of easy. Which this fourth point leads us to point and final point number 5. And that is work hard. Do the work. Something that I have learned throughout all my years of trying to make videos and stream and stuff is that realistically no one really cares and no one really owes you anything. And that is either going to be freeing for you or it's gonna feel like prison. For me, it's very freeing because this video, even though I'm thankful for you again that you clicked and you're watching this video, and hopefully I am giving you some value, I know that realistically you don't really care. There's a billion others like me. But this for me is something that I truly enjoy doing. So I care. And that is the end basis of it. So when you kind of like exude your passion out onto the world, people are attracted to it. People see like, oh, yo, Forge, that guy's kind of cool. He thinks he's funny, but like not really. But you know what I mean? He has like an average beard and he's bald, but like, you know what I mean? Like I vibe with him. And that is what I'm trying to say. Like work hard, work hard. And realistically, I'm sorry to say this, just playing games, not enough. We all kind of want to think. I used to use this as an excuse. I used to stream every single day. I would just click that go live button. I'm like, I'm being productive. I'm going to become a streamer. But all I did was just play games with the homies. And like, that's not really content for pretty much anyone. Like everyone can just go on their own game and play with the homies. You know what I mean? So think about how you can work hard on your content, whether it's going to be learn a new skill, whether it's going to be video editing so you can distribute on other platforms, whether it's you talking to a camera, you talking through the stream, thinking about different challenges, all the things that we mentioned throughout this whole video. You need to think about how can I better myself? How can I work hard on something that I really want to do in life? And I think closing off with this video is very important. One thing that I realized very early on the course of my YouTube channel. You see, this YouTube channel and streaming, it's been years. I can't really say I have reached success with it. But there is one thing that I came to terms with and I'm so happy about. I am so happy if no one ever watches my videos again. If no one ever watches my streams ever again. Simply because I realized I love doing this. I love making videos, I love streaming, and I'm just gonna do it to the best of my ability for this point in time because the right time is always right now. If you're thinking about starting streaming, just go, start, make a plan, learn with the flow and everything, all the moving parts that it comes with content creation. Just learn and figure out if that is something for you. And if you just want to go live and play games with your homies, that is absolutely fine as well. But these are the top 5 mistakes that I used to make and I continuously sometimes make even today. And hopefully you guys don't make them, or even if you do make them, you realize them and you try to be better at the end of the day. And that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. And speaking of streaming on Twitch, I'm happy to announce that I am gonna be streaming on YouTube yet again. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, you know what I mean? Like PewDiePie, like all these guys. Ooh, love me being a YouTuber. But jokes aside, I am coming back to YouTube. I really do enjoy YouTube. I know it may be not the best streaming platform, blah, 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 but I'm a YouTube guy. I spend most of the time on YouTube and I love YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna be streaming pretty much every Sunday starting on, I'm gonna write in the comments because I don't know what date it is, but yeah, I appreciate you guys. Love you all. And above everything else, please stay perfect and just forge ahead. Synchronizing audio right now. God dang it. I was doing so well.